Hey Aries. Okay, so these are just your general messages for the week, and if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. So let's get started. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what messages does Aries have? Messages for Aries. I'm seeing the name Mason. Okay. If you're dealing with Leo, they might be moving, or you guys might be moving. It's not going to ruin the friendship, the relationship. It's just saying that that's so. If that's not the case, you are dealing with somebody, it looks like a fire sign. Somebody that you're a little bit guarded with this person, but you also know that the person means no harm. I see lots of travel or moving here. Lots. Somebody could be literally living on the road. For Aries, moving forward with the situation, there's lots of healing here. If you're gonna connect with it looks like a fire sign at some point. I don't know if this is gonna be romantic or if this is gonna be like your new best friend, but you are gonna connect with a fire sign if you're not already connected to one. For Aries, I do see a relationship where you guys are going to be like a power couple. If you're not currently involved, this will be happening in the future. Celebration, you guys could actually go into business together. Wow, Aries, this is a good reading. I'm seeing light hair. This is a soulmate situation. Expect somebody from the past to pop up too. Oh, I don't like this. This is going to make things a little more complicated for you because the messages, you're like, oh shit, I never thought I'd hear from you again. Now decision-making time, Aries. What are we going to do? Somebody wants a partnership. They're holding on to some sort of hope. Go with your gut instincts. You know, if this person had screwed you over before, is this really a good idea? If you screwed somebody over before, is this a good idea? Is there going to be a trust issue? If you're involved in anything court related, it's not going to go in your favor. Somebody's waiting on justice. For Aries, somebody's going to give you back something you gave them. We do have a water sign trying to manifest a good outcome with you, okay? They want to work on things. They want things to be illuminated. They're pulling as toxic as hell, addictive, obsessed, whatever the case. I don't know, Aries. I think some people like that, so I don't know. I'm not going to judge. I think I don't care what anybody says. I think there should be a little bit of toxicity into a relationship. Just a little bit. Not like I don't want like some raging psycho or anything like that, but there should be a little bit of question as to whether or not the person's stable. Because otherwise it's freaking boring, right? Wouldn't it be so boring if like every day you just knew that they were always going to do the right thing or they're always going to say the right thing? No. No. That's why I like fire signs. I do see some sort of argument here. Some sort of heavy burden will be popping up on you. Again, it has to do with people coming back into your lives that no longer serve you. There's lots of hostility. You could be trying to move and there's some complications as well there. This person's going to say how they have regret, how they've been single, how they've been trying to get over you. Cards are saying focus on yourself. They're also saying focus on your finances. Okay. This person could even be energetically tangled into somebody else still, okay? Yeah, walk away from this situation. They're going to be devastated. It doesn't matter. You will be getting communication with somebody about how your finances have improved, okay? Could lead to your 10 of Cups. Maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you inherited something. Maybe you finally got the pay raise that you wanted. Ugh. Water sign still in your energy. They're wondering what they did wrong. You are investing. Oh, you know what? Why the water sign keeps popping up? They're investing as well. You guys could be investing in the same project even, and that's part of the problem. Watch your energy around this person. Also watch your finances. Somebody could be trying to swindle you. We do have a couple people coming in here for, it looks like a gathering and or drinks, dinner, whatever the case. Talking about change, talking about things changing, whether that's like in the workplace and or in your household, okay? Whoever you end up with next, it's emotionally fulfilling, the great intimacy, but this person is not broke. Okay, this is not somebody that you have to worry about supporting. They're a very hard worker. Somebody's blaming you for a heartbreak that they caused you, by the way. If you are looking at other options or opportunities, be careful, because some of them look fantastic. You could end up like with great success, and then a couple of them, again, looks like somebody would try to swindle you. And it does look it's around your finances, so be careful there. Let's see if there's anything else for Aries before I move on to how the signs feel about you. Anything else for Aries? Anything else they need to know at this time? Somebody's going to want to take your photo for something. Yes, you have a soulmate coming in for sure. And somebody from the past. Oh my Lord. It's repeating. Just know this next person's not broke. Definitely a workaholic. You could end up in a marriage. If you don't want to get married, it could just be a long-term partnership, okay? And some sleep issues, major sleep issues. Somebody's going through pain while they're sleeping as well. Like night pains. All right, let's put this together. Let's see how each sign feels about you, Aries. Okay. How does Aries feel about Aries? They're waiting on you to do something, to say something, or to contact them. How does Taurus feel about Aries? They think you're the wish fulfillment. They want to work on this. How does Gemini feel about Aries? They also are optimistic you guys could work things out. Everybody's loving Aries today. How does Cancer feel about Aries? They think you're the devil. How does Odin, knock it off. How does
Leo, you won't play? Yeah.
Shit, who am I on? Leo feel about Aries? Nope, they're done over it. How does Virgo feel about Aries? They think this is an injustice. They're watching their energy around you. How does Libra feel about Aries? 10 of Cups. Libra's the one. How does Scorpio feel about Aries? Nah, they feel rejected. How does Sag feel about Aries? If you guys reconciled, it would be a nightmare. If you work together, it would still be a nightmare. How does Capricorn feel about Aries? They think you're unbalanced. They're going to tell you so. How does Aquarius feel about Aries? No, absolutely not. They think that you're draining them emotionally. How does Pisces feel about Aries? Okay, they want a reconciliation. If it's not a reconciliation, they want a partnership with you. Sorry I yelled at Odin, but he can't be that distracting while I'm reading. Like I like when the kids come in and all that, but like the whole punching thing he does to me all day long. It's annoying. All right, have a good week.